Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video that was very requested through my Instagram. A lot of you guys were just wanting to know more about me, who I am as a person, and I feel like as much as you wish you could share about you, it's really hard to get to know someone through just Instagram posts, which is basically what I do. I don't know, it's very easy to follow someone on social media because you like their style, like their photos, and their aesthetic is cute and all that, but it's really hard to get to know them as a person, which I think is super important, obviously, and hopefully we're a lot more closer after this video. I asked you guys to send me questions about things you would like to know me and all that. A lot of the DMs that I got were about kind of my story. Some of you guys know that I'm actually from Mexico, so I guess I can start with that. I was, like I said, born and raised in Mexico. I was actually born in Mexico City. I moved to Guadalajara when I was, I think, not even a year old. I was way younger than that. I grew up there my entire life. I went to, obviously, from kindergarten up to community college, actually. Just FYI, if you guys were curious, when I was in community college, I have an associate's degree in advertising design. I've always knew I wanted to do something creative with my life. I've always loved fashion, which actually at some point I was debating if I want to go to fashion school, but I'm not really good at sewing or anything like that. I just like clothes. I like shopping, and that's why I thought maybe fashion was a career for me, but obviously it was not. I'll get into why I started blogging and Instagram, but for now, just know that I went to community college, and then after that, I obviously wanted to pursue a bachelor's degree. So I wanted to major in graphic design, which is actually what I ended up majoring in. Where I was living in Guadalajara, there's not that many, actually only 1-2 schools that had graphic design as an actual bachelor's degree, and those two were not the greatest, so I looked into moving back to Mexico City and going to school there. Mexico is not the safest country, especially for women, so my dad suggested, you know what, if you want to move out of town to go to college, might as well move out of the country. The reason why I decided to move to Los Angeles, when I graduated high school, I moved for the summer with my family, because I have family here in Los Angeles, and I stayed there, I think around 3 months or something like that, and I completely fell in love with Los Angeles. So when I started looking into colleges, I found Otis College of Art and Design, which is actually where I went to school. I moved out here in January 2014, so it's 4 years now. It was hard. It was definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. Even if it's in your own country and in your own city, just moving away from home is hard because there's so many things you need to do now, like laundry, cooking, I don't know, housekeeping stuff. I not only moved out of my hometown and my country, I also moved to a place where they're not speaking my native language, which Spanish, obviously. It was a challenge. Not that I didn't know English, but obviously I was super shy at first and not really myself, and eventually I ended up obviously getting more and more comfortable. So that's kind of the story of why I moved to LA and all that. About fashion and blogging, I've always been super into fashion as long as I can, shopping, clothes and curating outfits and paying attention to details from the belt to the back. I've always been super passionate about fashion and beauty. I remember from being younger sitting in my grandma's bedroom and watching her in her vanity just do her makeup, and I was just mesmerized. I was like, oh my god. So beauty and makeup and all that has been a huge part of my life since I was super young. I also remember from a very young age, high school, I call that young because your girl's getting old, but yeah, I remember in high school a lot of people telling me I love your outfit, just in general getting complimented on my outfits. It doesn't mean though, it doesn't mean I've always been good at fashion. It just means I've always loved fashion, which is important to remember because, oh man, when I look back at those photos, I'm like, oh my gosh, what were you thinking? Yeah, I just remember loving to help my friends put their outfits together. Even my mom, I would tell her what to wear. I just loved dressing people and being a stylist. When I moved to LA, at least one person every single day, not kidding, was I love your outfit, it's so cute, where'd you get it from? And I started sharing where I buy the things. I've always been great at sales and finding things out of a really good deal. I've never believed in paying full price unless it's worth it. So people were just shocked that I got a super cute shirt for less than $20 or super cute pants for less than $30. So people are telling me more and more you should start blogging, you should start an Instagram, your outfits are amazing and we all want to know where you get your clothes from and all that. So I was there's no way I can make time to do blogging and go into school because I just did not have any free time whatsoever. In the summer of 2016 is when I started doing kind of blogging, or I started putting more effort into my Instagram. For the whole summer of 2016, I dedicated my entire free time to Instagram and taking photos and editing and all that. I think more towards the winter of 2016 is when I started my first vlog, which was Nifty Velvet. If any of you guys watching have been following me since I started Nifty Velvet, You guys are the best. So I posted a lot on Instagram in summer 2016, and then when I went back to school, I kind of stopped. I just posted things here and there. And then comes winter break, and again, I was like kind of posting here and there. And that kind of happened for 2017, which was my last year of college. Obviously, it was getting harder because it was senior year, my senior projects and graduation, finding a job and all that. And I feel like the biggest push came when I graduated exactly a year ago, in May 2017. I was graduating. I could not find a job, and I was looking for a job for months, and I was just very sad, very stressed. And the thing that got me happy or in a good mood was when I started doing YouTube videos, which were in Spanish. I didn't want to do English because I was a little too self-conscious of my accent, and that was successful. I was really happy. I was having the greatest time. I loved editing. I got too much into making videos that I was doing things that I was not really passionate about, like intense full glam makeup and all that kind of thing. And like, it doesn't mean I never stopped loving fashion. Like, I was still doing outfit of the day, and I was obviously still shopping for clothes and all that. So at some point I decided, like, you know what, like I want to refocus on Instagram and do outfits, actually commit to one post per day, because that's something that I've really struggled with. And ever since the end of last summer, I've been focusing a lot more on outfits and my blog, and like I renamed my blog and I made all my social media stuff Anna X Molina. And I think a lot of you guys started to follow me around that time, I want to say, because that's honestly when I got the biggest following. I reached 20K on Instagram, and it's been going uphill since then. I still struggle to manage my time because I obviously ended up getting a job, thankfully. So I do work full-time here in Santa Monica. I work Monday to Friday, 8 hours. So I try to go like 7:30 to 4:30 so I can get home by 5, and then have all the afternoon to either film or take photos, edit a video, edit photos, do a blog post or things like that. I'm actually a social media manager and a graphic designer at this company that I work at. It's amazing that I could have used my Instagram and social media experience to actually get me a job that does pay the bills, because at the end of the day, that's my main source of income. I obviously wish I could do blogging and social media and all that full time. Like, that's eventually my ultimate dream. Some of you were asking that I tell you the story of how I met Chase. I actually met Chase on Tinder. It's actually our anniversary yesterday, so we've been together for 4 years. I wish I could tell you the prettiest, loveliest, corniest love story, but the truth is we met on Tinder. But I want to say it was when the app just launched, so it definitely wasn't the thing that it is right now. I don't even know what Tinder is right now, but I'm guessing it's not a good thing. I met him, we went on our date, and then a second date, and then a third date, and then a month went by, and then we just became official, and we live together in this apartment. We have a little dog named Ollie. You guys have obviously seen Ollie. So yeah, I feel like right now I'm at an amazing place in my life where I'm able to somewhat balance work and my side hustle, which is social media. I hope I was able to share enough of my life to where you have a better idea of who I am, and you guys could get to know me through this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!